Namaste dear children, how are you all? I am Rekha. Welcome to my channel Rekha's Knowledge Hub. Today we will see NCERT Class 7 Maths Chapter 1 Large Numbers Around Us Part 1. A lakh varieties. Ishwarappa is a farmer in Chindamani, a town in Karnataka. He visits the market regularly to buy seeds for his rice field. Who is Ishwarappa? Ishwarappa is a farmer who buys rice seeds. During one such visit, he overheard a conversation between Ramanna and Lakshmamma. One day at the market, he heard two people, Ramanna and Lakshmamma, talking. Ramanna said, earlier our country had about a lakh varieties of rice. Ramanna said that long ago, India had about 1 lakh different types of rice. Farmers used to preserve different varieties of seeds and use them to grow. Farmers used to save these different seeds and grow them. Now, we only have a handful of varieties. Also, farmers have to come to the market to buy seeds. But now there are only a few types left. Also, farmers have to buy seeds from the market instead of using their own. Lakshmamma said, there is a seed bank near my house. Lakshmamma told him about a seed bank near her house. So far, they have collected about 100 indigenous varieties of rice seeds from different places. This bank has collected about 100 types of local rice seeds from various places. You can also buy seeds from there. She said, Ishwarappa could also buy seeds from there. You may have heard the word lakh before. Do you know how big 1 lakh is? Let us find out. So you might have heard the word lakh before, and it is a big number. It means 100,000. Ishwarappa shared this incident with his daughter Roxy and son S2. Ishwarappa told his children Roxy and S2 about the conversation. S2 was surprised to know that there were about 1 lakh varieties of rice in this country. S2 was very surprised to learn that there used to be about 1 lakh different kinds of rice in India. He wondered, 1 lakh? So far I have only tasted 3 varieties. He thought, wow, 1 lakh varieties. I have only ever tried 3 types. If we tried a new variety each day, would we even come close to tasting all the varieties in a lifetime of 100 years? If we tasted a new kind of rice every single day, even if we lived for 100 years, would we get to taste all of them? What do you think? Guess. What do you think? It is a fun question to guess the answer to. But how much is 1 lakh? Observe the pattern and fill in the boxes given below. The largest 3-digit number is 999. Do you know? The largest 3-digit number is 999. If you add 1 to 999, you will get the smallest 4-digit number. Which is the smallest 4-digit number? It is 1000. Then, which is the largest 4-digit number? It is 9999. If you add 1 to 9999, what you will get? You will get the smallest 5-digit number. Which is the smallest 5-digit number? It is 10,000. Then which is the largest 5-digit number? It is 99,999. If you add 1 to 99,999, what you will get? You will get the smallest 6-digit number. Which is the smallest 6-digit number? It is 1 lakh. So this is 1 lakh. See, here you have 99,995. Then 99,996. Next one, 99,997. Then 99,998. After 99,998, we have 99,999. After 99,999, we have 1 lakh. Then 1 lakh 1, 1 lakh 2, 1 lakh 3, 1 lakh 4. Roxy and S2 found that if they ate one variety of rice a day, they would come nowhere close to a lakh in a lifetime. Roxy and S2 figured out that eating only one different kind of rice each day would not be enough to try 1 lakh varieties in a whole lifetime. Roxy suggests, what if we ate 2 varieties of rice every day? So Roxy had an idea. What if we tried 2 different kinds of rice every day? Would we then be able to eat 1 lakh varieties of rice in 100 years? Would we then be able to taste 1 lakh varieties in 100 years? What if a person ate 3 varieties of rice every day? Will they be able to taste all the lakh varieties in a 100-year lifetime? Find out. Now, the question is for you. If a person ate 3 different kinds of rice every day, could they taste all 1 lakh varieties in a 100-year lifetime? You need to figure that out. S2 said, we know how many days there are in a year, 365. If we ignore leap years, if we live for Y years, the number of days in our lifetime will be 365 into Y. S2 then reminded them, we know there are 365 days in a year. Let us not worry about the leap years for now. So, if we live for Y years, the total number of days in our life would be 365 multiplied by Y. What if a person ate 3 varieties of rice every day? Will they be able to taste all the lakh varieties in a 100-year lifetime? Find out. What if someone ate 3 different kinds of rice every day? Could they taste all 1 lakh varieties in a 100-year lifetime? We will find out. Calculate the total number of rice varieties tasted per year. First, we have to find the total number of rice varieties tasted per year. See, daily varieties is 3. Person ate 3 varieties of rice every day. Then, what about the number of days in a year? 365. Here we ignore leap years. So, varieties tasted per year is 3 into 365. Total days in a year 365. Then, varieties tasted each day 3. So, varieties tasted per year is 365 into 3. That is 1095. So, 1095 varieties tasted per year. Now, we can calculate the total number of varieties tasted in a 100-year lifetime. Here, we assume that our lifetime is 100 years. So, varieties tasted per year is 1095. Then, our lifetime is assumed to be 100 years. Then, total varieties tasted 1095 into 100. It is 1,09,500. So the total number of varieties tasted in a 100-year lifetime is 1,09,500 varieties. Then compare with the total number of existing varieties. Total existing varieties, 1 lakh varieties. So what is the conclusion? If a person ate 3 varieties of rice every day for 100 years, they would be able to taste 1,09,500 varieties, which is slightly more than a lakh varieties. So they will be able to taste all the lakh varieties in a 100-year lifetime. Choose a number for Y. How close to 1 lakh is the number of days in Y years for the Y of your choice? So pick a number for Y. Y stands for years. Then we need to find out how many days are in those Y years and see how close that number is to 1 lakh. So calculate the number of days in 90 years. Suppose we assume Y as 90 years. So calculate the number of days in 90 years. Number of days in 1 year is 365. So number of years is assumed to be 90. So total number of days in 90 years is 365 into 90. That is 32,850 days. So number of days in 90 years is 32,850. Then see, this is 1 lakh. You know, this is 1 lakh. Then find the difference. 1 lakh minus total days in 90 years. That is 1 lakh minus 32,850. That is 67,150 days. So for Y equal to 90 years, the number of days is 32,850. This is 67,150 days short of 1 lakh. 32,850 is less than 1 lakh. And the difference is 67,150. 67,150 days short of 1 lakh. According to the 2011 census, the population of the town of Chintamani was about 75,000. How much less than 1 lakh is 75,000? So, according to 2011 census, the population of Chintamani town was about 75,000. We have to find out how much less than 1 lakh is 75,000. So, what we should do? Subtract the given population from 1 lakh. See, this is 1 lakh. 1 lakh minus 75,000. What is 1 lakh minus 75,000? It is 25,000. So, 75,000 is 25,000 less than 1 lakh. It is 25,000 less than 1 lakh. The estimated population of Chintamani in the year 2024 is 1,06,000. How much more than 1 lakh is 1,06,000? So, the estimated population of Chintamani town in 2024 is 1,06,000. We have to find how much more than 1 lakh is 1,06,000. The answer is very simple. You subtract 1 lakh from the given population. Given population is 1,06,000. So 1,06,000 minus 1 lakh. Answer is 6,000. So 1,06,000 is 6,000 more than 1 lakh. Next one. By how much did the population of Chintamani increase from 2011 to 2024? So population in 2024, it is 1,06,000. Population in 2011, that is 75,000. What is the increase in population? Increase in population is equal to population in 2024 minus population in 2011. That is 1,06,000 minus 75,000. That is 31,000. The population of Chintamani increased by 31,000 from 2011 to 2024. Getting a feel of large numbers. You may have come across interesting facts like this. You might have heard some amazing facts like the world's tallest statue is the Statue of Unity in Gujarat, depicting Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Its height is about 180 meters. The world's tallest statue, the Statue of Unity in Gujarat, is about 180 meters tall. It is a statue of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Kunjikal waterfall in Karnataka is said to drop from a height of about 450 meters. The Kunjikal waterfall in Karnataka falls from about 450 meters high. It is not always easy to get a sense of how big these measurements are, but we can get a better sense of their size when we compare them with something familiar. It can be hard to really understand how big these numbers are, but we can understand their size better if we compare them to something we know. Let us see an example. Look at the picture on the right. See this picture. Sonu is 1 meter tall. Sonu is 1 meter tall. If each floor is about 4 times his height, what is the approximate height of the building? So look at this picture. Imagine a boy named Sonu who is 1 meter tall. If each floor of the building is about 4 times as tall as Sonu, then we can guess how tall the whole building is. Sonu's height is given as 1 meter. Then height of one floor. Height of one floor is 4 times Sonu's height. That is 4 into 1 meter. That is 4 meters. Then number of floors, it is 10. You can see from this picture, number of floors, 10. Then what is the approximate height of the building? Height of one floor into number of floors. Height of one floor is 4 meter. Then number of floors is 10. So 4 into 10, that is 40 meters. So the approximate height of the 10th floor building is 40 meters. Which is taller, the Statue of Unity or this building? Statue of Unity is 180 meters. This building is 40 meters. So which one is taller? Statue of Unity is taller. How much taller? 180 minus 40, that is 140 meter taller. We can see that the height of the Statue of Unity is close to 4 times the height of Sonu's building. Height of the Statue of Unity is 180 meters. Then height of Sonu's building is 40 meters. What is 4 times the height of Sonu's building? 4 into 40. That is 160. This 160 is close to 180 meters. The next one, how much taller is the Kunjikal waterfall than Sonu's building? See, Kunjikal waterfalls, it is 450 meters high. Sonu's building is only 40 meters. So what is the difference? 450 minus 40, that is 410 meter. So Kunjikal waterfalls is 410 meters taller than Sonu's building. Next one, how many floors should Sonu's building have to be as high as the waterfall? So, how many floors should Sonu's building have to be as high as the waterfall? Sonu's height is 1 meter. Then height of one floor is 4 times Sonu's height, that is 4 into 1, that is 4 meters. Our question is, how many floors should Sonu's building have to be as high as the waterfall? So number of floors is equal to total height of waterfall divided by height of one floor. What is the total height of waterfall? 450 meters. Height of one floor is 4 meter. So 450 divided by 4, that is 112.5 floors. Since you cannot have half a floor in this context, we can say the building would need to be about 113 floors to be as high as the waterfall. Is 1 lakh a very large number? Ishurappa asked Roxy and S2. Is a lakh big or small? Roxy feels that 1 lakh is a large number. Ishurappa asked his children, Roxy and S2, if 1 lakh was a big or small number. Roxy thought 1 lakh was very big. We had 1 lakh varieties of rice. That is a lot. Having 1 lakh types of rice is a huge amount. Living 1 lakh days would mean living for 274 years. That is a really long time. Living for 1 lakh days means living for 274 years, which is a very long time. If 1 lakh people stood shoulder to shoulder in a line, they could stretch as far as 38 kilometers. If 1 lakh people stood shoulder to shoulder, they would make a line 38 kilometers long. S2, however, thinks it is not that big. But S2 thought 1 lakh wasn't that big. Why? Do you know that the cricket stadium in Ahmedabad has a seating capacity of more than 1 lakh? 1 lakh people in such a small area. A cricket stadium in Ahmedabad can hold more than 1 lakh people in a small area. Most humans have 80,000 to 1,20,000 hairs on their heads. Imagine 1 lakh hairs within such a tiny space. Most people have about 80,000 to 1,20,000 hairs on their heads, meaning 1 lakh hairs fit in a tiny space. I heard that there are some species of fish where a female fish can lay almost 1 lakh eggs at once very comfortably. Some even lay tens of lakhs of eggs at a time. Some female fish can lay almost 1 lakh eggs at a time, and some can lay millions. How do you view a lakh? Is a lakh big or small? It is big when talking about things like your pocket money, candy, or the number of people in a town. So, 1 lakh is big when you talk about your pocket money, candy, or other things. But it is small when you are talking about really huge things like how much money as a whole country uses or how many stars are in the universe. So, 1 lakh is small when you consider huge things like how much money a whole country uses or how many stars are in the universe. Reading and writing numbers. We have already been using commas for 5-digit numbers like 45,830 in the Indian place value system. We already use commas when writing numbers with 5 digits. For example, 45,830 in the Indian system, 45, 830. As numbers grow bigger, using commas helps in reading the numbers easily. When numbers get even bigger, commas make them easier to read. We use a comma in between the digits representing the 10,000s place and the 1 lakh place, as you have seen just before. We put a comma between the digits for 10,000s and 1 lakh in Indian system. So 1 lakh is written as 1, 00, 000. The number name of 12,78,830 is 12,78,830. Similarly, the number 15,75,000 in words is 15,75,000. Write each of numbers given below in words. See first one 3,00,600. This is 3,600,000. Next one 5,04,085. This is 5,04,085. Next one 27,30,000. This is 27,30,000. Next one 70,53,138. That is 70,53,138. Write the corresponding number in the Indian place value system for each of the following. 1,23,456. This is written as 1,23,456. Next one 4,07,704. 4,07,704. 4,07,704. Next one 50 lakhs 5,050. 50,05,050. Next one 10 lakhs 235. 10,00,235. Land of tens. In the land of tens, there are special calculators with special buttons. The thoughtful thousands only has a plus 1,000 button. How many times should it be pressed to show? See this calculator, it has only one button, that is plus 1,000. So we have to find how many times should it be pressed to show 3,000. This calculator has only one button plus 1,000. To show 3,000, we have to press this button 3 times. So, to show 10,000, this button should be pressed how many times? 10 times. 53,000, this button should be pressed 53 times. Then 90,000, this button should be pressed 90 times. For 1 lakh, this button should be pressed 100 times. Then, see this question. If you press 153 times, then what you will get? 1,53,000. That is 153 into 1000. That is 1,53,000. Next one, how many thousands are required to make 1 lakh? 1 lakh divided by 1000, that is 100. So, 100 thousands are required to make 1 lakh. The tedious tens only has a plus 10 button. How many times should it be pressed to show the following numbers? So, this is another calculator, tedious tens. It has only one button, plus 10 button. So, how many times should it be pressed to show 500? 50 times. 50 into 10 is 500. Then 780. How many times plus 10 should be pressed? 78 times. Then for 1000, 100 times. 100 into 10 is 1000. Then 3700. To show 3700, we have to press 370 times. Then for 10,000, we have to press 1000 times. 1000 into 10 is 10,000. Then to show 1 lakh, we should press 10,000 times. 10,000 into 10 is 1 lakh. The next one, if you press 435 times this key, that is plus 10, we will get 435 into 10, that is 4,350. Next we have handy hundreds. See this calculator, it has only one button, that is plus 100. How many times should it be pressed to show 400? We have to press this button 4 times. 4 into 100 is 400. The next one 3,700. We have to press this button. How many times? 37 times. 37 into 100 is 3,700. The next one 10,000. To show 10,000, we have to press this button 100 times. 100 into 100 is 10,000. Then 53,000. To show 53,000, we have to press this button 530 times. 530 into 100 is 53,000. Then 90,000, we have to press this button 900 times. 900 into 100 is 90,000. Then 97,600, we have to press this button 976 times. 976 into 100 is 97,600. To show 1 lakh, we have to press 1,000 times. 1,000 into 100 is 1 lakh. Then, if we press this button 582 times, we will get 582 into 100, that is 58,200. Next one, how many hundreds are required to make 10,000? How do you find? Divide 10,000 by 100. So, 10,000 by 100 is 100. 10,000 divided by 100. It is 100. So, 100 hundreds are required to make 10,000. How many hundreds are required to make 1 lakh? 1 lakh divided by 100. 1 lakh divided by 100 is 1,000. So, 1,000 hundreds are required to make 1 lakh. Next one, handy hundred says, there are some numbers which tedious tens and thoughtful thousands can't show, but I can. Is this statement true? Think and explore. See this tedious tens, it has only one button, plus 10. Thoughtful thousands, it has only one button, plus 1,000. Then handy hundreds, it has only one button, plus 100. If handy hundreds can show a number like 200, 300, 400, it means the number ends in 2 zeros. Handy hundreds can show a number like 200, 300, etc. But if a number ends in 2 zeros like 200, it also ends in 1 zero. And if a number ends in 1 zero, who can always show it? Tedious tens. Tedious tens can always show it. 200 is like 20 tens. Here, the only part where handy hundreds has an advantage is over thoughtful thousands. For numbers like 100, 200, 300, 400, etc., which thoughtful thousands cannot show. If the number is 100, it cannot be shown by thoughtful thousands. Okay. But the statement says tedious tens and thoughtful thousands. Since tedious tens can show those numbers, the combined statement is false. Next is Creative Chitty. It's a different kind of calculator. It has the following buttons: plus 1, plus 10, plus 100, plus 1,000, plus 10,000, plus 1 lakh and plus 10 lakh. See this picture? This is a different type of calculator. It has several buttons. It always has multiple ways of doing things. The peculiarity of this calculator is it can do things in multiple ways. How so, you might ask? To get the number 321, it presses plus 10 32 times and plus 1 once. So, to get the number 321, it presses plus 10 32 times and plus 1 once. See, it presses plus 10 32 times. So, 32 into 10 is 320. Then it presses plus 1 once. So 320 plus 1 is 321. Alternatively, it can press plus 100 2 times and plus 10 12 times and plus 1 once. This can show the number in different way. So press plus 100 2 times, that is 2 into 100, that is 200. Then plus 10 12 times, 10 into 12 is 120. Then plus 1 once. So we get 200 plus 120 plus 1 is equal to 321. So there are multiple ways of doing same thing. Two of the many different ways to get 5072 are shown below. These two ways can be expressed as, see first one, 50 into 100. So 50 times plus 100. See, 50 times you press plus 100. Then 7 into 10, that is you 7 times press plus 10. Then 2 into 1, that is press 1 2 times. So now 50 into 100 is 5000. Then 7 into 10 is 70 plus 2 into 1 is 2. This is equal to 5072. We can do it in another way. See, you press plus 1000 3 times. Okay, that is 3 into 1000. Then press 100 20 times. See, 20 into 100. Then press 172 times. 72 into 1. That is 3000 plus 2000 plus 72. This is also equal to 5072. Find a different way to get 5072 and write an expression for the same. 5 into 1000 plus 72 into 1. 5 into 1000 is 5000 plus 72 into 1 is 72. So 5072. Next one, figure it out. For each number given below, write expressions for at least 2 different ways to obtain the number through button clicks. Think like Chitty and be creative. See, first one, 8300. See, we can do in 2 different ways. 8 into 1000, that is 8000. Then plus 3 into 100, that is 300. So 8000 plus 300 is 8300. Also 83 into 100, that is you press 100 83 times. 83 into 100 is 8300. See next one, 40,629. That is 40 into 1000, that is 40,000 plus 6 into 100, that is 600 plus 2 into 10 is 20 plus 9 into 1 is 9. So 40,000 plus 600 plus 20 plus 9, that is 40,629. Second way, 400 into 100, that is 40,000 plus 6 into 100, that is 600 plus 2 into 10, that is 20 plus 9 into 1, that is 9. That is 40,000 plus 600 plus 20 plus 9. 40,629. Next one, 56,354. See, the first way, 56 into 1000, that is 56,000 plus 3 into 100, that is 300. 5 into 10 is 50 plus 4 into 1 is 4. That is 56,000 plus 300 plus 50 plus 4, that is 56,354. Then another way, 5 into 10,000, that is 50,000 plus 6 into 1000, that is 6,000. Then 3 into 100, 300 plus 5 into 10 is 50 plus 4 into 1 is 4. Therefore, 50,000 plus 6,000, that is 56,000 plus 300 plus 50 plus 4, that is 56,354. Next one, 66,666. So, 66 into 1000, that is 66,000 plus 6 into 100 is 600 plus 6 into 10 is 60 plus 6 into 1 is 6. So, total 66,666. Another way, 6 into 10,000, that is 60,000 plus 6 into 1000, that is 6,000 plus 6 into 100 plus 6 into 10 plus 6 into 1. This is also 66,666. Next one, 3,67,813. You can write as 36 into 10,000, that is 3,60,000 plus 7 into 1000 is 7,000. Then 8 into 100 plus 1 into 10 plus 3 into 1. Then another way, 3 into 1 lakh plus 6 into 10,000 plus 7 into 1000 plus 8 into 100 plus 1 into 10 plus 3 into 1. Creative Chitti has some questions for you. You have to make exactly 30 button presses. What is the largest 3-digit number you can make? What is the smallest 3-digit number you can make? Here the condition is that we have to make exactly 30 button presses and we have to find the largest 3-digit number. We can make using these presses. Also find the smallest 3-digit number. So, our largest 3-digit number is actually 999. So, we need to get close to 999. For that, we have to maximize the plus 100 presses. We have to press more hundreds. So, 9 into 100. 9 times you press 100, you will get 900. Then 8 times you press 10, you will get 80. 13 times you press 1, you will get 13. So 900 plus 80 plus 13 is 993. So this is the largest 3-digit number you can make. See here, the condition is total button presses is 30. See here, total presses is 9 plus 8 plus 30. That is 30. If you do like this, 900 plus 90 plus 9, like that, the number of button presses will not be 30. We have to satisfy the condition. Number of button presses must be exactly 30. Then smallest 3-digit number we can make. We want the number to be just over 300. Which is the smallest 3-digit number? Actually, it is 100. 100. So, we want the number to be just over 100. Because we need 30 button presses. See, we have 30 presses. To minimize the value, we want to add as little as possible with each press. So, use plus 1 more. So, if you want to find the smallest 3-digit number, you have to press plus 1 more times. So, this is achieved by 8 presses of plus 10 and 22 presses of plus 1. See, 8 into 10 is 80, 22 into 1 is 22, 80 plus 22 is 102. See, this is the smallest 3-digit number we can make using 30 presses. Here, total presses is 8 plus 22, that is 30. This condition must be satisfied. 997 can be made using 25 clicks. Can you make 997 with a different number of clicks? See, 997 can be made using 25 clicks like this. 9 into 100 plus 9 into 10 plus 7 into 1. That is 997. See here number of clicks is 9 plus 9 plus 7. That is 9 plus 9, 18. 18 plus 7 is 25. So can you make this number with a different number of clicks? Yes. See, 99 into 10 plus 7 into 1. 99 into 10 is 990 plus 7 into 1 is 7. This is also 997. Here, how many clicks we took? 99 plus 7, that is 106 clicks. Systematic CP is a different kind of calculator. It has the following buttons: plus 1, plus 10, plus 100, plus 1000, plus 10,000, plus 1 lakh. It wants to be used as minimally as possible. So, in this case, we should press the buttons minimum number of times. How can we get the numbers 5072, 8300 using as few button clicks as possible? We will see. Find out which buttons should be clicked and how many times to get the desired numbers given in the table. The aim is to click as few buttons as possible. So, here our aim is to click as few buttons as possible. Here is one way to get the number 5072. Take the first number 5072. Here is one way to get the number. See, 5 into 1000 plus 6 into 10 plus 12 into 1. That is 5000 plus 60 plus 12, that is 5072. Here, the number of clicks is 23. This method uses 23 button clicks in total. Is there another way to get 5072 using less than 23 button clicks? Yes. Write the expression 5 into 1000 plus 7 into 10 plus 2 into 1. 5 into 1000 is 5000. 7 into 10 is 70. 2 into 1 is 2. So 5000 plus 70 plus 2 is 5072. Here total clicks is 5 plus 7 plus 2. That is 14 clicks. This is less than 23. See the next number 8300. So we can write as 8 into 1000 plus 3 into 100. 8 into 1000 is 8000 plus 3 into 100 is 300. 8300. Total clicks is 8 plus 3, that is 11 clicks. Figure it out. This first question we had already done. Second one, do you see any connection between each number and the corresponding smallest number of button clicks? You look at the number and the corresponding smallest number of button clicks. Any connection between them? Yes, if we click the larger value more times, the number of clicks can be reduced. For example, 232, that is 2 into 100 plus 3 into 10 plus 2 into 1. Total clicks is 2 plus 3 plus 2, that is 7. Another way, 232 is equal to 23 into 10 plus 2 into 1. Total clicks is 23 plus 2, that is 25. So, if we click the larger value more times, the number of clicks can be reduced. If you notice, the expressions for the least button clicks also give the Indian place value notation of the numbers. Think about why this is so. See, we have studied about least click strategy. To get the least number of clicks, you want to get the biggest chunks of value first. So, to get the least number of clicks, we have to use bigger values first. To make 900s, which is the most efficient way, we have to press plus 100 9 times. 900s we can make using another way. You press plus 10 90 times. This is also 900s. But here the number of clicks is 90. So this is less efficient. Similarly for the tens and ones. So the strategy of press plus 100 n times plus 10 m times plus 1 p times directly mirrors how we decompose a number into its place values, n hundreds, m tens, p ones. What if we press the 10 lakh button 10 times? What number will come up? See, if we press 10 lakh button 10 times, 10 lakh into 10, we will get this number. How many zeros will it have? Number of zeros is 7. What should we call it? The number will be 100 lakhs, which is also called a crore. That is, 1 crore is 100 lakhs. 1 crore is written as 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It is 1 followed by 7 zeros. That is 1 crore. My dear children, the playlist for other subjects are given in the description box. Please go through it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. We will see you in the next video. Thank you.